Because I wouldn't mind taking them, and if this other culture or nation, whatever, empire attacks me, then I'll just take over the whole province. And peace negotiations. Yeah, okay. Great. Okay. Very happy for these guys. Okay. That's all awesome stuff.
How can I help?
Oh my god. Can I do assassination with this guy? Your assassination is not the greatest. Let's see.
How can I assist you?
What can you do? Can you assassinate? 42%?
All men
Go ahead.
must die.
Don't cross her. All men must die. Okay. Very good.
At your service.
And let's do military sabotage.
Sabotage. An excellent choice. Was there
Excellent.
ever any doubt?
Sabotage. Okay. Okay, so I guess let's
How
rank
may
her
I
up.
serve you?
Assassination. Yes.
I live to serve the people of gold.
Poison the wells.
Was there ever any doubt?
Alright. So, let's look at this guy again.
My wits
So-
and words are yours.
What are these? This province is giving me 1470. That is lower. If I push this button...
Service to Rome.
Okay, so let's look at this. 1470, 24.1% corruption. I click on this, push that
I
button,
should see to the grain stores.
it's back up to 1591, same corruption. Do you just have to push it once? It's like toggles? That is very odd.
At your
You're still
command.
building.
We hunger for battle. To your duties, men.
Go ahead, power that up.
My
You...
wits and words are yours.
Disruption.
Everyone has dark
Cultural
secrets
tension.
they wish to hide. Success.
Excellent. Excellent.
The gods honor me.
So yeah, you can see I just use like 4 or 5 different actions, and that minus 10% on agent actions for that technology is definitely going to be worth it. Manipulation, persuade. I like that. I did enjoy getting more of these guys over to my side. Okay. And I only have one option. Alright. Okay, very good.
Commander,
So this particular army should be ready in 2 turns. And I could upgrade that. So in 2 turns, I'll take this army and move them over. That army will then move up and attack them. This whole area is becoming more and more calm. I'm going to build that up. If I move this army out, it's positive 8.
at your command.
What is it now? It's a 0. Alright. So let's go ahead and bump that up. Bump that up and do forced march.
I don't care how tired you are. March.
Move this army up. It doesn't have any ballista either,
Is that all?
but we'll be able to move this army up, and the 2 armies should be able to take out these 3 smaller armies, especially with the agents beating them down throughout the whole time. Okay. So let's come over here to Italy and see what these 2 armies are doing.
For orders.
This army is set. We might also just upgrade the weapons to gold. I wish there was a faster way of doing this.
Ready for battle.
How much does this cost me each one? 225 per unit. This cost me bank. But this is the army I'll probably use.
Ready
This
for
army
orders.
is still building. And it needs some spearmen, which they are not here. So I'll take this army to this other province. I should be able to get spearmen from over here. So this army can now move. And let's look at the map. This army's here. I have all my armies up here. If I attack this, I will then have to deal with these guys. Who? It's not the worst thing in the world, but let's go ahead and look at diplomacy. They have no enemies. And they do have a defensive ally. So basically, Asia, modern day Turkey, would become my enemies. And my navy, my main military, my 3 armies are over on this side of the map. So I should be able to bring them back down and maybe start taking over this. Or do I wait a little bit longer? Take over this province and maybe this Thrace and Daca. Take over these 2 provinces and then maybe decide to bridge these areas through land. So I'm going to let Magna Graecia go a little bit longer before I attack that. So that means, what do I do with this army? And let's see. That's my enemy. This map you can't click and see who's your enemy, but you could do that on the diplomacy map. So I could click here and I could see that these are his friends, military allies. Oh, these are my enemies. I have no reason to like these guys, except for trade, but they're against everyone else I like. Same with these. Well, there are my targets. So let's go ahead and get that army selected. I think it is. Switch it over to Force March. Yes.
Get moving, you
And
wretches.
I'm going to move.
Ready for orders.
Oh, I could build this up as well. So let's go ahead and build up.
You have further orders?
They're -1. And this is for public order. I'm going to switch this over to this. What is it now? It's +4 public order. If I just switch this sacred grounds to something else, it would probably be worth it. Or I could make another one, of course, but yeah, you know what? I'm going to switch that over to Sacred Grounds, because what I'm going to do is eventually make that a temple to Mars, and that will give my infantry more rank when they get created, and higher morale, and I'm definitely going to be building my armies in this area, so that'd be worth it, I think. Okay. So good news, so I now have a target for these 2 armies. These guys are all happy with me, and I'll just kind of go along the coast, and going back to the map, then I will be able to join these, and yes, join these 2 parts of my empire to get through land, at least through here, take over the rest of Thrace, take over Dacia. So that's the mission. And I believe
Commander,
everyone is done moving.
Ready for battle.
your orders.
Go ahead ahead and put these here, or no, here. And I can see if I could build up that army as well. This army has two more turns, so let's go ahead and get through these turns. Faction encountered. Let's see if I could do trade with them. Wait a minute. Faction encountered. Where is that faction encountered? Okay. That's these guys. They have no enemies, no nothing, and they can't trade. Alright, so let's go ahead and end this turn. Been dilly-dallying enough here. This is gonna be good. I like the direction. Basically, when I play this game, I don't necessarily say, oh, I'm going to go directly north, take over Europe, modern day Europe, or I go south, I'm going to take over northern Africa. I kind of let the NPCs or the armies around me kind of direct me in which way I'm going to go. So what this allows me to do, basically... Oh, one of your members is being blackmailed again. Jesus Christ. It allows me to play the game and not necessarily know how it's all going to turn out.
Ready for orders. Ready for
Okay, so
battle.
let me go ahead and rank these guys up to at least bronze. One more turn for that army.
At your command.
I want to move this army to here.
Advance.
Commander.
I'm afraid we cannot.
You're now only a negative, or 0. So I could upgrade that, but I'm not going to. Let's see what my agents are going to do at this time. Let's go ahead and sabotage. They must have no money. They can't rebuild this. They have slums.
Mischief and mayhem.
Okay. So I wonder if next turn they're going to have 2 slums.
Gold is mother to us all.
Maybe 3 slums? No, let's poison the wells with him.
Put that there.
Oh, wounded.
Just a wound. Nothing more.
How may I serve you?
Ah.
I do enjoy a little sabotage.
Very good.
By my hand, it is done.
What do you wish of me?
Okay, what did he do last time? Did I set him 15? It looks like it's going up. Maybe?
How can I serve Rome?
I don't really trust it though. Let's move him over here.
I should have worn different sandals. Where can I get a good
let's
stuffed
go ahead.
lark?
Bump this up. It's authority. Alright. And we have this navy coming in. You can stay there, and I can take you out of double time.
Ready for
We have
battle.
this military growing. We have this military that is... Or this army needs 3 more units. But I need spearmen. That's what I was going to do. I was going to bring you right over here. Right on the other side. And I'll recruit.
Is that all?
And I could upgrade. And here they are. 1,
Are
2,
you ready
3.
to serve Rome?
And then I could upgrade for 300 each, which is a ton of money. However, my income is still good. It's over 9,000 per turn. So I think I could afford this. And now these guys could upgrade their shields, which is 750, oh my, and their armor. I might not be able to do all of this. Stop that, didn't it? I want to stay in my province for at least one more turn. So let's go over here. And then I'll upgrade. And then I'll push down and take over this place. I don't have any agents to soften it up first. But I might wait 1 or 2 turns for this army to get over there as well. So that's enough time for me to upgrade this all to gold. And then we have this army doing that. That army's doing this. And I think, unless there's what else to look at, we're going to go ahead and end this turn. This might be just an episode of getting ready for the next push. See where all this ends up. Turns are taking a little bit of time. This far into the campaign. However, okay, good. So this is this army here. Let's get you all the way up
On
here.
the move.
Take you off of Force March. Put you right there. And have you start to raid.
A little honest plundering. Ready for battle.
Put you right here.
On the move.
And have you start to raid.
Burn everything you can't steal.
If they decide to attack me, then I have all 3 armies. Alright, so now, let's
How can I be of assistance?
look at...
At your service.
If I do sabotage, I see their slums are broken. Now that's pretty bad. Their slums are damaged. Poison wills.
Sabotage. An excellent choice. Success is all I want.
Where's my... Oh, one agent got hurt.
My skills are
Sabotage. Incite
mischief
unrest.
and mayhem. It is done.